Okay everybody, here's the result from my experiment to compare 3 of the most popular tier 3 perk abilities in Black Ops 3 to answer the question whether you should run Awareness, Tactical Mask, Dead Silence, or perhaps a combination of Awareness and Dead Silence. To explain things a little, Awareness is a very popular perk. It enables you to hear enemies coming from quite a way off, giving you an early chance to be ready to ambush them. Tactical Mask protects you from flashbangs, concussion grenades and shock charges, while Dead Silence, as the name suggests, allows you to move around the map very, very quietly. To test which was best, I played 70 multiplayer games online, 35 of Team Deathmatch and 35 free-for-all using the same classes, that is, ones that were appropriate to the size and style of the map. Apart from the Awareness combined with Dead Silence tests, where I chose to drop the foregrip from each gun class. I used Outrider's Vision Pulse as my specialist ability, so that wouldn't skew the figures in a way that a specialist weapon could. Before I start, I'd like to mention that to get the most out of the Awareness perk, you really should be wearing headphones, which I did for these tests, and I heartily recommend that if you want to get more out of any Call of Duty game, use headphones, because you can get a much better idea of what's going on in the game and where it's happening than if you're just listening via your TV speakers. Right, let's get on with the results, which I've got to say surprised me. I was expecting to see Awareness come out on top across the board, but as you'll see, things didn't work out that simple. Starting with Team Deathmatch kill-death ratios, over 35 matches, Awareness had an average of 1.91, Tactical Mask was 1.8 and Dead Silence was 1.94, and when I combined Dead Silence with Awareness, that had an average KD ratio of only 1.3. All of those are pretty close apart from the combined one, and that was probably because when I dropped the foregrip, that reduced my accuracy at the longer ranges where I really like to typically engage in Team Deathmatch. If we look at the Team Deathmatch average scores with Awareness as a perk, I got 1,527. Tac Mask, it dropped down to 1,427. With Dead Silence, it was 1,897, lots of sevens. And with Awareness and Dead Silence, it was again lower at 1,365. And this is probably the first stat where we start to see that Dead Silence could be working well for us in Team Deathmatch. Where the picture starts to become a lot clearer is when we look at my position in the final scores for my team. With Awareness, I came in the top 3 of my team 7 out of 10 times, but was the top scorer only once. With Tactical Mask, I came in the top 3 of my team 8 out of 10 times. I managed to be the top scorer of my team 3 times. However, running only Dead Silence, I was in the top 3 of my team every single time and was the top scorer 5 times from 10, which I think you'll agree is an amazing result. And funnily enough, when I used the combination of Awareness and Dead Silence in Team Deathmatch, I was in the top 5 3 times and the top scorer only once. So, the obvious answers to which perk 3 is best running in Team Deathmatch from Awareness, Tactical Mask and Dead Silence, the answer has to be Dead Silence, where I had a 100% record in coming in the top 3 of my team and was the winner 50% of the time. Now, let's take a look at free-for-all. With Awareness as my perk 3, my average kill-death ratio was 1.4. With Tactical Mask, my kill-death ratio was about the same at 1.44, and with Dead Silence, it went up to 1.65. But the big news in free-for-all was that when I combined Dead Silence with Awareness, my average kill-death ratio jumped to 2.2, which is an amazing result and one that I was not expecting. If we look at my average score in free-for-all, with Awareness it was 2,272, with Tactical Mask it was 1,960, with Dead Silence my average score went up to 2,285, but again, when I combined Awareness with Dead Silence, my average score jumped to 2,360. If we dig a little deeper and take a look at my position in the game, with Awareness I came in the top 3 8 times out of 10, but never won. With Tactical Mask I came in the top 3 5 times out of 10, and again, never won. With Dead Silence as my perk 3 in free-for-all, I was in the top 3 8 times out of 10, and won 3 times. However, again, The big news is that when I combined awareness and dead silence in Perk 3 in free-for-all, I came in the top 3 5 times out of 5 and won 2 times out of 5. To sum free-for-all up, awareness gave me a top 3 percentage of 80, tactical mass 50%, dead silence a top 3 chance of 80%, but by combining awareness and dead silence I had a 100% chance of being in the top 3, which is as good a pointer as any. To be honest, when I started these tests I assumed that awareness would come out on top. I normally use it all the time, all with flak jacket and fast hands, but what I wasn't taking into account was that awareness is an active perk. You have to listen carefully to make the most of it, and it doesn't protect you from other players listening it into your footsteps. Dead silence, however, requires no input from you. It's always protecting you from campers and other players listening into where you are, but it does have the added bonus that because your footsteps and jumps are almost silent, you can hear what's going on around you better anyway without having to use awareness. To sum all this up, I'd recommend that in Team Deathmatch and team-based game modes, seriously consider running Dead Silence as your Perk 3 instead of Tactical Mask or Awareness. I know it's not available until level 48, but I'm definitely going to use one of my permanent unlocks on this perk when I next Prestige. For free-for-all and similar game modes, I'd recommend combining Awareness and Dead Silence. The maps are a lot more chaotic in free-for-all. Enemies can be all around you, so the benefits of being able to hear them earlier and them not hear you is massive, as my results have shown. These tests were all run on an Xbox 360 using a Triton headset and a wired internet connection via a NetDoomer R1 gaming router. That's enough from me. Please put any questions or comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, please press like, subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.